Hey guys, it's Joe and I am here doing today's card pull this week. So this is of course a never-ending card pull. So whenever you come across it, it is perfectly timed for you. So all you have to do is take a breath and choose card A, card B, or card C. So A, B, C. You choose, and I am going to ask the angels what they have to say about each one. I have not looked at them yet, so I don't know what they are. So let's start with card A, just to make things easy. Okay, so card A, this is this one. Oh yes, and I'll show you which decks they're from as well. So this one is from, I love this deck. This is Native Spirit deck. And this is by Denise Lynn. Beautiful deck. Okay, so the first card of today is, ooh, Freedom Horse. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so let's see if you chose card A. This is your message for the week. Oh, hello, dear ones. We are so happy that you are here and have come to join us in this conversation about freedom. Yes, for it is a big conversation in many parts of your world at the moment. Yes, we want to invite you to choose what freedom means for you, because for everybody, it's going to be a unique path to you. It is going to resonate differently for everyone. There is in many areas a consensus or a group understanding of the meaning. However, even within one state or province or country or county, we notice that there are different interpretations of the same word. So when someone says we fight for freedom, well, they are fighting against. We always want to recommend that you infuse the power that you are being, the energy that you are being in the moment, into any activity or circumstance or situation. So we always suggest that you come from love for anything and everything. And thus is also for freedom. We know also that many of you put this in your wish list or bucket list or vision board. Yes, that is the word she was searching for. And it is this sense of freedom. Well, what does it mean to you? What does it encompass? What is it that freedom brings to you? How is it that freedom feels to you? And we want to invite you to include in this interpretation or perception of freedom the idea that if you want freedom, then you want it for all. Yes, it is freedom for all. It does not mean that we will all agree on what freedom means, but rather that we will all agree that everybody gets it. Yes. You cannot say, oh, I want freedom to do or say or be this, and yet the neighbor does not. Yes. This is an invitation only, of course, but there is much of the feeling of freedom when you allow freedom for others. And we know that this will rattle the cage of many, but oh, if you could just step into it for a moment. It is much like us as we observe you. We allow you the freedom to move about your life. And when you step on a path that we know will turn out awry or not in the direction that you really wish to go to, we allow you the freedom to find that out for yourself. For telling you will not help you. You will not learn. You will not expand. You will not engage in the benefits of finding out for yourself. Yes, we notice that many people, parents, and others who work or are caring for children have this idea of freedom that does not align with the child's idea of freedom. Yes, and we know that many of you, your idea of freedom turns into a rebellion as a child. And this is where you learn yes, below the age of 9, that yes, everything is guided by the grown-ups. And many of you have taken on the idea or sense of freedom or the definition of freedom from another. But we invite you at this time to look for a definition that fits you in this time. You as you are now, today. Yes, this may differ from when you were a child. It may differ from when you were a teenager. It may differ from when you are older. But what does it mean? How does it feel? What does it represent? Yes, this idea of freedom. If you are willing to put it on your to-do list, if you are willing to put it on your vision board or your bucket list, then we suggest you actually engage in an inquiry to discover what it means to you. We know that this idea of freedom is being brought up in many parts of the world in this time. Do not buy into everybody else's definition, but rather your own. Where does it feel most free? Can you come to the idea, the request for freedom from a place of love and expansion and compassion and joy? Yes, yes, we invite you to look for the definition of joy that feels, or definition of freedom that feels most joyful. Yes. And then put that on your to-do list. We invite you to have fun and to play in this week of your time. Enjoy the inquiry into freedom. Oh, that was cool. I like that. Okay, so that was A. If you picked A, it was Freedom Horse. Beautiful picture. Okay, B. B. So this is B, and it's Rejuvenate. Oh, I love that. Okay. This one is from, if you've been here before, you know, it is from the Divine Energy Oracle from Sonia Choquette. And I love this one because it's just so straightforward. Rejuvenate. Oh, yes. We are so thrilled to be here. We are happy and delighted to come to you on this day. Yes, this is a message from the fairies. Oh yes, we are here to play. We are here to have fun. We are here to energize. Yes, yes, and this is our season in so many places, for it is summer and we are out and playing and playful. Yes, and we invite you to join us. It is the act of play, the doingness of play, the being the energy and vibration of play that is so rejuvenating to humans. Yes, rather than taking a nap or resting or thinking that you were tired, come play. Find someone or somewhere to play. It could be dancing in your kitchen. It could be, yes, it could be dancing at a group or a dance, as you call them. Also, music is such a energizing tripwire for play. Yes, yes it is. Go and play cards. Go and play dominoes. Play a game with your children. Yes, yes. Play a game with yourself. Advance your intuition by playing games. Yes, that is always the way that you can most quickly guide yourself to connect to spirit and to us. Yes. And we invite you into the world of play. This week, we invite you to recognize when you are getting stuck in a rut. Yes. And when you're in that rut, you will need a ladder to get out. So notice when you're starting to slide down, and stop yourself before you get there. And then let yourself play. Simply ask for us, the fairies, or for your angels to find somewhere to play, to plop an idea into your head. Yes, we will happily do that. You can look for us anywhere that there are sparkles, glitters of sunlight on the water. That is us. Also, you will hear bells. Yes, yes, many bells, little bells of us in the forest. You may see us or experience us as you walk through the trees. Yes, we are always, always present. And willing to engage in play. You may play hide and seek with us on your walk. Yes, you may ask for treasures to be dropped in from time to time. And as you are out for your walk with a family or friend or your dog, ask for us to put little treasures along your path. And then you, yes, look for them and relish in the finding of them. It could be a beautiful mushroom. It could be a coin. Ooh, a bird that sits still in front of you. Often we will find hummingbirds who are willing to engage in play as well, and they will stop right in front of you. So be on the lookout for these treasures that we are willing to leave for you. All you must do is ask. Yes. So we invite for you this week to engage in play, because this is the most rejuvenating, rejuvenating and youthful thing you can do. For games and play are not just for children. No, no, no. They are for everyone. And when you are in play, you are connected to all that is. And imagine all the treasures that are available from all that is. Being plugged in to the greater source is always, always rejuvenating. And with this, we bid you adieu, and we will see you soon. Oh, I have literally my hands are tingling. Everywhere is like I got plugged into a socket. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, that's the first time the fairies have shown up for a card pull. I love it. Okay, card C. It's this one here. Oh, look at this. Gorgeous art. Transformation. And this one comes from Spellcasting Oracle Cards. Beautiful deck, beautiful deck. By Flavia Kate Peters and Barbara Michael John Free. So again, it's transformation. Beautiful butterfly. Oh, they're so much calmer than the fairies. Hello, dear ones. We would like to, this is this one cannot find a word other than forewarning, but this is not a gloomy forewarning, but rather a letting you know, a signal, much like a lighthouse, that signals a time. This is for many the time of transformation. It is now on your planet the time of the Great Awakening. And during this unfolding and rising of consciousness, many of you will go through many transformations, not just one as the caterpillar to the butterfly, but rather again and again as you up-level or continue your awakening process. Some will be more painful than others, and some will be more easeful than others. But have no doubt, transformation is in process. As this one had a conversation yesterday evening with a friend who is aware of and consciously rising, she sees colors now, she said, with a little more brightness. Things look slightly different than they did, a month or so ago. This is the transformation. This is how things will continue. And what seems a little strange or new in this moment will become normal and ordinary again as you acclimatize. And then you will know it's time for the next transformation, as things will shift slightly more. And when you look back in a year or even 6 months, you will see just how far you've come. There is no doubt for us, for we see the gap between then and now, as you would say. We see you transforming. But as a child grows before an adult, the adult does not see the difference that just the few millimeters or few inches make. But if you were gone for a while, perhaps a grandparent or an aunt or uncle, and see the child after a few months, you would notice the growth. It is obvious. But to the adult living with them, it is so slowly and gradually advancing that you do not notice. This is the same for you. You may not notice in this moment just how far you have come, but others do, and we do too. Know that this is happening. Trust that the transformation is occurring. You are now, if you have chosen this card or are listening even to this transmission, then you know. Oh, yes, we want to ensure you, encourage you, reassure you that you are in the middle, in the process of transformation. For you cannot be awake and consciously on a path or a journey on your planet now and not be transforming. Even for those, some who are not consciously on a path are transforming. For you are pulling them forward with yours. Each step you take, each new plateau you reach, you are opening new possibilities for others. It is your transformation, your growing of wings, that is a light for others to follow. See yourself as the butterfly emerging, but with wings of light, that you may lead and show and direct the path for others who are not quite there yet. There is no judgment on where you are, for it takes everyone, yes, everyone, to create the expansion for the planet and for the universe. Everyone is playing their part. Enjoy being the butterfly with the wings of light. Ooh, that was a good one. I could literally see, it was like this jungle, and there were like butterflies emerging out of cocoons, but their wings were like glow in the dark. You know what I mean? Like, and they had this like, almost like an effervescence around them. And they were flying through the jungle, just like, yeah, like leading through the path where it's away from, where there was a clearing, where there was a way to go. Whereas other places were too filled with forest or jungle. Very cool. Okay, so that is today's card pull. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, we would like this to get out to everybody who wants it. So please leave a comment below or a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe, because I do these every week. And I will see you guys soon. Have an absolutely fabulous day. Mwah.